said though, and I asked you if we'd make it far. That one last kiss that they write about, my one last wish you could never doubt. I trust angels who fly away from you, and you told me that we'd never die. Gave me so many reasons why we were meant to be. Then she said no, 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 no. No, 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 no. You should. I've earned the cost and now I've paid it. Oh no, no, no. Oh please don't go. I know my face a memory erasing. Been a few years since I heard your voice, yeah. Lost a few here, but it's not by choice, no. Girl, I see your face every day when I look through my phone. Can't delete all these memories, won't leave me alone. Hit my blind side, never saw it coming. You were so wild, both know I was nothing. And I'm nothing now, nothing's changed. You know I'm just the same. Miss you now, but I hope that someday you explain. That one last kiss that they write about, my one last wish you could never doubt. I trust angels who fly away from you, and you told me that we'd never die. Gave me so many reasons why we were meant to be. Then she said,
Well, hello everyone. Hi, how you doing? Hope you all are well. Appreciate it for being here. It's Friday. Thank the Lord. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition, right? It's good to see everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. This isn't going to be a real long live or anything. I was just sitting at my desk. I've been running all day long, and I was going through some old video of the Summer Wells case, and I noticed two videos, one being Candus and one being Candus, saying two different things, and I want to hear your input on this. And then we're going to talk a little bit about Don and Candus. Where are they? Are they back together? Did they just take your money and run? You know, all of that. So we'll have to see about that. Later on tonight, I will be live as well, though, probably 10-ish. We'll be on my other channel, Clutch Them Pearls. We will be clutching the pearls with one of the ladies over here. So don't forget to join us for that. D, 8 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, my love. I do appreciate you. I really wasn't planning on going live on this channel today, but this came up and I wanted to, saw that Candus went off script. Well, hello. Thank you. Angel P, 8 months. DC, 8 months. Thank you both. Oh my goodness, thank you both so much for your support. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you, really, truly. It's good to see you all. So the first clip I'm going to play is, you're going to be familiar with it, and let me know what you think.
She called 911, and she called Donnie, and we sent the boys down over the hill, and I stood in front of over by the edge there and watched them. And he was praying to God every minute that nobody would take them.
Okay, do you hear that? Did you hear that? Nobody knows where Candus is. All right. So in that clip, she says, we sent the boys down the hill. Sent the boys down the hill. Oh my goodness, Nurse Sandy, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Oh my God, honey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. It's very kind of you. I do appreciate it very much. So, which that was always an odd statement. We always knew that was an odd statement. I mean, someone abducts a child that literally has, the brazenness to go up a hill in the middle of nowhere, not knowing that there's a home up there, like a stranger abduction, and then going in your house with 2 adults outside. Well, that's one thing. Like that takes a set of kahunas. But then right after sending 3 boys over the hill and not sending an adult, because Candus says, well, we sent them over the hill praying to God no one else would have taken them. I mean, that in itself shows you're negligent, in my opinion. Just that alone shows me that you're negligent. Also, Don said when Candus called him, he told her to call 911. So Candus, I really, really want your input on this. Okay. Now, next clip I'm going to play. Listen to the words carefully. Listen to it carefully. Let me find it.
Here she called now.
Not that one.
It's like she said that she was down on the bottom after she heard somebody scream or whatever. She was never at the bottom of that driveway. I drove down there faster than she could fucking fly.
I'm gonna play it again.
It's like she said that she was down on the bottom after she heard somebody scream or whatever. She was never at the bottom of that driveway. I drove down there faster than she could fucking fly.
That's one of the few times Candus actually talks. Now, she could mean 2 different things there, but either way, there's a problem. Either way, there's a problem with that. Whether she means Summer was down there, at the bottom of the hill, she drove down there faster than she could effing fly, or I think she means Jody Sue. Meaning she never heard a scream at the bottom of the hill. Well, first off, Jody Sue said she heard the scream at, what was it, 4:30 or something? It was like 4, you guys can tell me in chat, I can't remember. It was like 4 something. So if that is true, well, that would indicate Summer went missing right around the time of the scream, or, there wasn't a call made till 6. There wasn't a call made till 6:30. It was 4 something. And obviously Jody Sue was down there because she was seen down at the bottom of the hill when Summer went missing, whenever all of it started going on around 6:30. Right, Summer went missing before 6:30. So I'm gonna play that again.
It's like she said that she was down on the bottom after she heard somebody scream or whatever. She was never at the bottom of that driveway. I drove down there faster than she could fucking fly.
Also, what makes me think is, remember when Jody Sue said someone went really fast up that hill? Well, did someone go really fast down that hill too? AKA Candus, because she just said it. Oh, Miss Kirby, thank you so much. Candace will last for a living period. Hey, Justin, mods in chat, champs in the house. Hope everyone is great. Candace Wells lies for a living period. She absolutely does, Miss Kirby. She absolutely does. I didn't know. I was listening. I was actually on a panel last night at Prayer Gardens, and there was a video out there that Candace was sitting in the back seat of a car, and she's like telling Moo that the farm lady, that she wasn't even sure that was Jose, that I might have paid someone to act like Jose. When she has literally been on Benny's and said, yeah, that was Jose. Allie said, yeah, that was Jose. Andrew's like, yeah, that was Jose. Why did she lie about something that was literally in her face? So this, the scream happened, if you believe it. But regardless, Candace went down the hill. She might have went down the hill before. I think she's talking about the first time she went down the hill. And Jody Sue probably wasn't down there the first time. Maybe right after a scream. But Jody Sue was certainly down there after it was announced that Summer went missing. Certainly. We know that for a fact. Jody Sue was down there. I hope no one takes them. Yeah, I hope no one takes them. Yeah. Yeah. You hope? I'm going to tell you something. If there is someone that, that I think just abducted one of my children, the last thing I'm going to do is go send them over a mountain where I literally can't see at the end of the road. You can't see over listen, you cannot see over the hill very well. You can't see up it it is so lush. So, being on top of it you might be able to see something down there, a part of the road, barely, if at all, during the middle of June. You certainly can't see up it, so I'm assuming you can't really see down it. We have heard many different versions of what happened on Ben Hill that day. If us as civilians see it, why can't law enforcement and TBI? Teddy Burr, I do believe law enforcement sees it. I think it's very, it's really, in my opinion, indisputable, that we've got literally red flags. Put your red flags in. Red flags. Red flags going around. And everyone, guys, if you have, I truly wish every one of my subscribers and anyone subscribed to the Summer Wells case could see Ben Hill Road. Once you see it, before you see it, you're like, There's no way. You go there and you're like, there's way no way. There's way no way. Because it is 45 minutes outside. Grace, I will go if you take me. Where do you live? And I'll take you next time I go. If you're close by. But you know, it's just like, oh, it looks very steep. It's extremely it's very, very steep. And it's not a little knoll, it's a mountain. No, thank you. My mind would be tainted. Mystic, let me tell you something. When I was there June 15th, this last year, every time I went, but particularly this year, I wish I hadn't have went there first, because I woke up early. I was already tired and everything, but I went there, and after I went there, I was so emotionally and physically drained that I just had to go home. I just had to go home. It was literally like that. I think law enforcement just knows just enough evidence to make it stick. The only way they have one shot. That's exactly right. They have one shot of this. And Jackie, thank you so much for becoming a member, my love. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I agree. Okay, sorry. So, you know, when did you go down there, Candus? Are you saying you went down the hill and you didn't talk to Jody Sue? Because that would indicate you went up and down that hill at different times. Which we know you did, Candus. We know you did. Born at night, but not last night, right? Craziest part is I believe Summer's case put pressure on Tennessee. Yeah. Goodness, Diana, thank you so much, my love. Guys, thank you so much, Diana. It's very kind of you. I do appreciate it very much, truly. If someone gifted you a membership graciously, please kindly thank them. If you're in the chat, I would be very grateful if you did. Yeah, so, you know, I don't know. You know, we have Don and Candus. You know, let me show you this. They're being very secretive right now. Very secretive. And you've got them saying that they're not together, that Don's adult daughter needs to be taken care of. So I guess Candus, what she does, and Dawn, is not only do they put the summer aside, like Candus said, to focus on her boys, but now they put Summer and the boys on the side to focus on Candus's stepchild. And what's next after that? I mean, like, what else? What's the new excuse? Because it is something. There's always some excuse. Always. Where was this? Okay.
Together, but when I thought about it more and more, there's no way that them kids belong to that black woman.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
Ripped apart. And me and Christina, as
That's not it either. What did I?
Somebody in a store was videoing Summer.
Yeah, there was a video a while back we've never seen before of her in the car, and she's playing with something in the back seat with a seatbelt on. Somebody took that video of her. I think, what was her name? Truey? I think it was Truey. While Candus was in the store, they took a video of Summer, and they just put it out there
Oh,
recently.
wow.
We've never seen that video before ever till about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Whoa.
Kind of odd.
Yeah, why were they taking?
So that wasn't the one but I wanted to ask you guys about that one. Do you know what Don is talking about? That did he say Trudy? Truth? Trudy? Is that who he said? The $300 was for an angel. Not going home, not unless she means in hallucinations. Yeah. So what does that one mean? Where is this picture at? Did true H assist? Okay, that's right. So did Hunter give that to True? Was True with them that day? I mean, there's never been an indication that True was with them, but why was that? Makes me concerned. If they was in the store and H is outside, did he think something was wrong with Summer and did a video? Has law enforcement seen this video? I want you to listen to it again.
Together, but
Somebody in a store was videoing Summer.
Yeah, there was a video a while back we've never seen before of her in the car, and she's playing with something in the back seat with a seatbelt on. Somebody took that video of her. I think, what was her name? Truey? I think it was Truey. While Candus was in the store, they took a video of Summer, and they just put it out there
Oh,
recently.
wow.
We've never seen that video before ever till about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Whoa.
Kind of odd.
Yeah, why were they taking?
So that's very, very strange. Who has that video? Yeah. When was the video taken? Justin, do you want the link to the video? Do you have the video? I see you. Yeah, I want the link to the video. Yeah. I do. Absolutely.
That's what I was going to ask.
Sour cream and onion chips
oh, I like
Where's my
them.
package? Where's my
with Mountain Dew on the side.
There you go. Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's where Candus's money's going. I've seen it. A video. I don't think I've seen it. They lied a lot, yeah. I'm trying to think of which they're in the back of a car. No, that's not the truck video. That's not the truck video. Because the video is of the Summer in the car the day she was missing. That was my question. It is tonight's. No. Candus doesn't go on panel right now. She has, she's taken a lot of money and hasn't even done a verbal thank you to the people she's taken the money from, the people who donated money for tent, me, the people who gave her money, God knows how much, for groceries and all of that. Won't explain. Fun size. Yay. Hold on, let me find this. Where was it? You are celebrating a year. Officially been a member of the best YouTube creators in the whole. Oh, thank you, honey. That's very kind. Many more years ahead. Good thing, Josephine. Thank you, sweetheart. I always love you. Thank you. You're very kind. Your support means a lot. Where did you send the link? I see you. Let's see what's here. So is Don McCon, are you hiding? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Well, it makes you wonder, why. Oh.
Together, but when I thought about it more and more, there's no way that them.
I want to find. Where the hell is that video? I thought I uploaded it.
Really can't afford to go anywhere else right now. So
Somebody asked me if I was running to Mexico.
Okay, that's not it.
He just left, y'all.
Who did, Don?
Yeah.
Why?
I can't answer that.
Oh. Well, you can sit here and talk with us, Miss Candus. Hey, Laura
It's okay.
Jean. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
it's okay. So
You hear what that was? That was Dawn right before they went to Arkansas. He took her car so he didn't have to use the blow and go. And he left because you could hear him in the background talking to someone, and Candus was talking about it. Yeah. Texas lady, I'm just not all done up right now. you see me civilian-y right now rather than, all my plaster that I put on. So, yes, blow and go. Exactly. Is it true with PayPal Cash Apps? Now they are tracking it and you now have to pay taxes on anyone? No. You don't have to pay taxes on a gift. I do know that. Now, like if it's a gift, you do, but if it's for merchandise or product, of course you have to pay taxes on it. Yeah, it just depends how it is. Did you get the video yet? Did she email it to me? Let me check. Okay. No. Maybe I see who's looking for it. Yeah, text if you get it over. But yeah, I really want to know. Lean on me. I thought they said. Thank you. I can't see Lean on me. I don't know what it is. I don't have her blocked, and it makes me sad, but I can't see her. Sometimes there's this glitch, and you just can't see each other. It's so weird. don't get it. What was that picture you just posted of Candus with the pink eyeshadow? Oh, that's just a picture of Candus with a filter that she did of herself. I get my kids allowance on Cash App, and they never has to pay taxes. Yeah, that's a gift. You don't have to pay it on there. Thank you. Robert's girl, yay! Thank you for becoming a member, my dear. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate it. We're gonna be, make sure you don't miss tonight, guys. Later on, Miss Daisy Basham will be out and about, probably about 10:30 Eastern, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. We'll have a lot of fun, and we're gonna talk about, we're gonna catch up on our gossip. You have mail. Oh, that's great. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, sorry. I got a lot of people. A lot of family right now. Never a dull moment. Thank you, I see you. Oh, okay. I've seen it. It's really hard. That's really hard. And looks like a cell phone. Yeah. Definitely a cell phone. Hold on, I'll play in a second. Maybe I stopped it. Poor little girl needs justice. Amen. She really does. Why is it making it so big and blurry? Oh, there we go. 3 seconds. Notice something. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Notice something here. Look at the dog. See, the dogs are always around. Always around. It's 3 seconds. Always dogs around. How could anyone hurt me? I don't know. I really don't know. Thank you, Sabrina. Do we know why Summer's head was shaved? You know, that's a good question. I can tell you one thing, though. Summer's head was shaved right, very close to when she went missing. And the boy's hair was not. Okay? The boy's hair was not. Now, why are you doing that? This little girl's about to start school. She's a little girl. You don't shave her head. You think that was punishment. Well, it could be, but also, what does a lot of people do if they want to hide out, like they're running from the police? What do they do? Shave it, right? It changes your look. It also can prevent, which I don't think it's necessarily for in this case, but it can also prevent evidence, potential evidence. A new look, it absolutely can. Also, a child that is, young, you can, you can put pretty much any clothes on a kid with short hair, and you could pass for a boy very easily. You could pass for a boy. Change your appearance, yes. Change your appearance. And I mean, I don't know. You can go through, well, I don't have it pulled up right now, but I have a photo of Summer taking a picture. It's down by, I think it's down by near the horse pond, of her standing next to her brothers, and she has short hair. It's 1000% not pulled back. It is cut. Tracy was, I haven't thought of that. What did Tracy say? They could see if she had been. Good point, Tracy. Good point. I never thought of that either, actually. Now, Candus, she's recently, and Dawn, dyed their hair. Dawn, I don't think probably he's ever dyed his hair in his life until recently. Wonder why. Beagle Mom, exactly. Hey, dogs with jobs, good to see you. If there was lice, the boys would have it as well. Absolutely, Miss Kirby. Totally would have had it. Candace is like, oh, well, I shaved my head too. Well, okay. It wasn't short, I don't think, whenever someone was saying, I'm trying to remember. They had to have shaved it more than once. That is absolutely true. They have had to shave it more than once. Because, I mean, when they cut it, I'm sure you guys have seen pictures, but when they cut it, it wasn't shaved. It looked like razor shaved. Like, I don't think clippers couldn't even got that shaved. I really don't think clippers could have done that. I think they were preparing her for something. Could have been. And Dawn was like, she wanted it shaved like the boys. The boys were not shaved. That's exactly right. They may have been at some other point, but you just don't shave a little girl's head. Summer, she loved, beautiful women, of, like Robin and stuff like that. And that's who she looked up to. That's who she aspired to be. She didn't want to be like her mom, right? And you're going to do that to a little girl who is literally about ready to start school. Can you imagine? My heart breaks for any child, any little girl that has to go to school, their first day of school, and have haircuts like boys unwillingly. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't imagine. She wanted to be Elsa. And when she would get Robin's hair and put it on her own head, have you seen that picture? That shows you right there that she did not like it. Shows you right there. Yes, Canadian cookie, they shake just like that. Just like that. When she's got that hair on top of Robin's head, her hair, or Robin's hair on top of her head, it tells you right there that she didn't. She wanted to be a little girl. A little girl, but yet we have, let me see if I can put this up. 1 second.
Together, but when I thought about it more and more, there's no way that them kids belong to that black woman. And they were addicted to cocaine.
Right.
Yes.
So they were like, what was
them kids could have been kidnapped from anywhere in the United States,
right?
And addicted to cocaine and controlled by cocaine.
Cocaine's that beast, huh?
Sir?
Cocaine is that kind of beast, huh?
Cocaine is what?
Is that beast? It'll bring out the beast in people, right?
Well, I mean, you can get anybody. You know how it is. Well, maybe you don't, but I'll tell you. I will tell you then. You know, okay, I will educate you then. Okay. When you get addicted to drugs, you will sell your own soul to stay high. A lot of people, man, cocaine. I mean, Stockton, California is a major drug hub.
Right.
We have to look at this stuff. I mean,
I know what you're talking about for sure. I definitely know it's definitely.
Summer could be in a situation like.
He will sell his soul. He'll sell his soul. All of it. He really likes to talk about hotels. He says it over and over about tea, child tea, hotels. He has seen it with his own eyes in a hotel and didn't do nothing about it. Now, my first question is, how does a person get to a hotel like that and see something and doesn't say something? How do you get there in the first place? You know what I mean? How do you get there in the first place? Like, how does people like that, you know what I mean? Like, how do you, first of all, you got there, so that tells me something that you're doing wrong. Second of all, once you got there and you seen that, you did not report it. Because, you know why, Don? You can invited them into your home. Into your home. So why would we expect Don to say something? Why would we expect him to say something? He let him live, marry in the family, the most violent of violent. If you haven't seen that video on what I See You and I Found in Arkansas, it's one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen in my life. One of the most disturbing things I've ever seen. Truly. when you're sentenced to like 125, 130 years in prison, you're a devil. You're a devil. They wear a mask. It's terrible. I just can't even think about it. What was the video? Oh, Billy, they're watching. They're watching. What do you mean, what was the video? What was the video? Oh, the video of the violent, their offender behavior and violent level, they rate them from a 1 to a 10. Both of them got a 9 out of a 10, which is basically the most violent of offenders that could repeat violence. These people that one married into Don's stepdaughter, Pam's child, and the other one lived on the roof in a tent. And we did a video of it. He wore a mask and he called himself the boogeyman to the kids. And he said, if anyone tells, like the boogeyman's going to haunt you or whatever, it's really one of the hardest videos I've ever done. Really is. Another state would have treated this case seriously, not me. I sit in the video link room and hear children talk about essay and physical violence that has been done to them in court. It's horrendous while they're giving evidence. Yes. And that's truly why I don't understand how a human being can support them. I don't get it. And it's not just Don and Candus, and I've always said this. I personally feel like they're involved. But let's take that aside. Let's say Don and Candus had nothing to do with it. Zero. Still horrible people. You openly admitted that you saw things happen to children and you didn't do anything. Neglected, we know. Your children. Different states, different times. They were all taken away, and you never got one back. And let me tell you something, we do foster care. And CPS, they want the children to go back with the parents at all cost. And there's been times where I have seriously disagreed, but they put them back. And they will work with the families. I mean, there are some things that you're not going to be on drugs and stuff. But they want reunification at all costs, really. Unless it is really, really dangerous for them. In my opinion, he and Tim are building a sicko cult. Nothing would surprise me. A mental sane human would not support them. You're right. You're right. So, I will not support anyone who abuses children. Absolutely. I won't either. I won't either. Never will. Not going to happen. Period. We know about their chosen lifestyle in criminal record. Well, think about it. Think about it. For those of us that have dug really deep into this case as creators, and just their record alone, literally from the time they almost, were born, Don and Candus have been in trouble. Just over and over and over and over. And the thing is, after sometimes you're supposed to grow up. You're supposed to grow up. I mean, how does a person like that get in trouble that much? Like, you have to be a heathen, just a heathen, to get in trouble that much. You just have to be a heathen. And that's rage. It really is heartbreaking at times. You're so correct. See, the prosecution have lobbied in government against civilian children being handed back and being killed. Yes. Yes. And I'll tell you something. As you know, my very good friend and neighbor works for CPS. And they want reunification at all costs almost. And I get it. Kids need to go back to their families at all costs. I get it, and that's exactly the way it should be. But when those parents have the most important, should be the most important, thing ever, more important than, most of us breathing air, your children, taken away, and they don't try to get them back. Something is wrong. Something is wrong here. And generally, it's addiction. It's addiction. And Don and Candus have had more than ample opportunity, more opportunity to get better than most ever do. And if your kids don't get you clean, I don't know what would. I don't know what would. And yet they still make excuses. Excuse after excuse after excuse. Thank you, Robert Scribble. Okay. Hey, Nana's, good to see you, honey. What is the vote for, please? The vote is for, did you hit the thumbs up? And for the haters, pretend the thumbs up's a middle finger. Okay? Sorry. Oh, God. I think that was Miss Daisy Basham coming out. I'm behind in chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'd like to go back and watch Grandma interview on TV station. It's been so long. I recommend going back and seeing a lot of the old videos, because it just, let me tell you something. It's going to be, in many of these cases, the most silly, not silly, but real silly, I guess, thing that will solve a case. You see like the forensic shows that, oh, you had a bug in your grill of your car that is not in this area. So where have you been, right? So go back and look at them, and because just like I was looking today, I was like, oh, well, Granda said they sent the kids over the hill and pray to God nobody else would take the kids. And then you have Candus saying she went over the hill so fast and Jody Sue wasn't over there. So you're saying that you just went over the hill as soon as Summer went missing, or when she screamed, or when there was a scream? Does that mean there was a scream, Candus? Either way, you're not telling the truth. Someone's not telling the truth. Period. And last night, when I heard her say that wasn't Jose, after she said, when Jose came out, that it was obviously clearly him, she said it, Don said it, Allie said it, Andrew said it, I obviously knew it was him. And then she's sitting in the back of the car. I don't know if she was lying to just lie to Daisy to make her ring to her ears, or what it was, but she clearly just looked straight into the camera, y'all, and just off her lips. I was like, I knew you was a liar, Candus, but I did not know you could lie that well. Like I knew she could lie, but but I think she gets it from the streets, being homeless, and being from the streets, just like say what you need to say. And that's when I knew, like, you can literally look in someone's eyes and lie like a rug. Rach, I understand that. I completely understand. If you have permanently lost kids once you gave birth, again, it should be an automatic removal. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. I've seen it. I have seen it. In fact, my cousin and his wife, they adopted a little boy, and he was not taken out of the crib for the first 2 or 3 years of his life. He was just literally not taken out of the crib. He was so delayed. And they can't make someone get They can't make someone go sterile. You know what I mean? And the woman ended up having another kid. And they made my cousin and his wife take the second child. They were in foster care at that point, and then she had another one, and then she had another one. So now they have four kids, and I call him my nephew. He's about ready to turn 18, and he's doing fantastic. And they actually opened up a daycare. They built a daycare from the ground up. It's quite a remarkable story, but I'm really proud of them. They have worked with those kids. They adopted all four of them. Yes, in most cases, they want the siblings to stay together. I was in a CPS foster home, laid in a crib 6 months, no lasting effects. That's good. Good for him. Thank God. He had a lot of delays, mental delays, a lot of mental delays. Candus lost 7 children. I think about that for a minute, and that says she's a good person. Juno, I say that all the time. I'm like, is this what we call decent human beings now? Am I just old-fashioned? Because if I am, then I'll just be old-fashioned, I guess. But I am certainly not. That's just the way it is. I'm just not gonna. If saying you have 7 kids and not got one back, then I'm just done with it. So, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off because the lab is getting ready to go live, and I wasn't planning on going live really today. So go over to the lab, go over to my buddy Josh's. He's a very good friend of mine, and support him over there. And we're truly blessed to have been blessed with siblings. Well, I see you absolutely. Hey, Trev. Are you okay? You feeling okay? You're not a good person if you lose 7 kids and you didn't try to get one back. Not even one. In fact, the child that Candus had in Arkansas, while she was giving birth, she was out of it. She was so high on math. All right, guys. Josh just went live. Love you all. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Miss Daisy Basham will be on Clutch Them Pearls about 10:30 Eastern. So y'all come visit me. You hear? All righty then. Love y'all.